HOAs and quarantine collide when one association says no to backyard terrain parks. Phil Lindeman, Crystal 93 News. First, there will be no Wave Festival in downtown Breckenridge this summer. The Summit Daily confirms through Breckenridge Creative Arts the annual May Festival is postponed until June 2021 due to coronavirus precautions. The Breckenridge International Festival of the Arts, scheduled for late June and late August, is also getting a facelift with outdoor installations and trailside concerts only. The 2020 Telluride Bluegrass Festival, scheduled for June 18th, has also been canceled for coronavirus. The Telluride Daily Planet reports organizers with Planet Bluegrass wanted to move the festival to August or maybe October, but decided against it. A statement from yesterday says, quote, "This is the easiest and most difficult decision Planet Bluegrass has ever made. Ticket holders will get a full refund. Watch your email for details in coming weeks." Residents countywide are fighting cabin fever with backyard recreation, including homemade terrain parks. But that does not fly with some HOAs. Kim, a resident on the Raven Golf Course in Eagles Nest, says her son was ill for 2 weeks until late March. When he felt better, she let him go skiing, but in their backyard only, until HOA officials asked them to remove 2 temporary rails. The Eagles Nest covenant restricts permanent recreation equipment like swing sets and temporary structures like mobile homes, trailers, and tents, with stricter rules for homes on the golf course. Kim and other residents argue backyard rails do not fit the rule, while HOA President George Resigue in an email writes, "The board has a long-standing policy not to discuss publicly a private matter that involves one or more of our 750 owners. We just don't do it." On One Man's Junk Facebook page, though, locals are sounding off. One writes, "It can be considered a playground," while another says, "Rules are rules, and I bet it would be okay if he built a snowman." But most of the 138 commenters side with the owner, like this, saying, "This was wrong of them and cruel considering the situation." One more says simply, "Leave it up. Take the fine." Kim has removed the rails as requested, and today, the snow there is mostly melted anyway. A pair of snowboarders likely face criminal charges for a March avalanche that nearly ran to I-70 above the west portal of Eisenhower Tunnel. The 2 unidentified snowboarders triggered the slide on March 25th. A CAIC report found it started 4 to 6 inches deep, then grew, eventually burying a road above the tunnels in snow up to 20 feet deep. The 2 were uninjured and reported the slide to authorities. Probable charges include reckless endangerment, with fines and up to 6 months in jail. Thousands of summer students at Colorado Mountain College will be going to school for free. CMC officials this week announced the institution gets $1.6 million from the federal government, and they are passing it along to students through free tuition and books and waived fees, summer only. This applies to in-district, in-state students who took credit courses this spring, covering credit, ESL, and GED courses. It is also available to displaced workers living in CMC districts. CMC itself is also saving some cash with hiring freezes and canceled commencement ceremonies. Hundreds of local students return to class next school year with better access to mental health thanks to millions in voter-approved taxes. Summit School District this week unveiled plans to distribute cash from Measure 4A, which soon pays for on-site counselors at all 6 elementary schools and doubles access to in-school psychologists. A mental health focus group helped the district finalize plans through teacher and student surveys and studies of school data. For now, local public schools are dismissed through April 30th. No official word yet on canceling the school year, and next week is spring break. In sports, Denver Nuggets general manager Arturas Karnisovas is leaving for Chicago. ESPN reports the man responsible for drafting Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray joins the Bulls as vice president, trying to right the ship for a Bulls team that has not made the playoffs in 2 seasons. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, a reminder to trail users that authorities are ticketing cars parked illegally on shoulders, county roads, and private property. Crystal listeners report jam-packed lots at Buffalo Cabin Trailhead and elsewhere, and public health orders limit travel to in-county recreation only. If a trailhead is full, come back later. Phil Lindeman, Crystal 93 News.